Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Martha with Bird and Barn Designs, and today I'm going to be bringing you some project shares that will be for right now in my Ko-fi shop. I am working out a glitch in my Etsy, so everything you see here today will be Ko-fi or by private message, and we'll revisit that towards the end of the video. But I am so excited to show you something I've been working on. I had been asked for some ruffles, and I put together some stunning ruffle packs, and I am so excited to share them with you. So coming up first, look at this, y'all. This is going to be the pink ruffle pack. And oh my goodness, when I tell you it was ruffle mania at my house for about 2 weeks, I am not kidding. In these packs, I had made 6 of them. 2 of them have been spoken for already, so there's going to be 4 available. And I sewed over 100 ruffles for these packs. So here is the pink one, and I want to, let's see, what shall we do? Let's start by unwrapping the bundle, and I will show you the little goodie on top here. I've put together a little card of some extra trims to use on your projects. And here's the bundle. Let's set this aside a moment and we'll go through everything one by one. So here is a little embellishment pack that goes with the bundle. And it's on a pretty card. And you've got a little lace card with a couple trims, and then on the larger card you've got some trims. So without undoing that, let me show you what's included in here. So on the little lace card, we've got 2 yards of this pretty soft pink trim. I think that's so beautiful for edging, for tags, for sewing projects, just so pretty. And then there's a smaller, more narrow one in a little bit darker color. And it's cute too. It's got these little tiny embroidered flowers and the scalloped edge, and I think it's so dainty. Look how cute that would be on the edge of a project. Edge a card or a page on your journal if you're doing that. So soft pinks for those. And then on the larger card here, I have got 2 yards of this beautiful butterfly trim. And it's on like netting. So you could cut it off right here and use it as a trim. Just glue it on an edge or sew it. It could be ruffleized if you wanted to pleat it up and put it through your machine. It could be done that way. And then this is perfect for if you're doing a pillow or some kind of a journal cover or something. You can tuck this inside, and then like if you're putting paper over it or something, this would go inside the paper on the cover, or the pillow if you have an image you're putting on a pillow. Excuse me, or the trim around a pillow. This would go in between the 2 fabrics, like sandwich in between there, and then you have all of this. You don't lose any of your beautiful pattern there. So there's 2 yards of that, and then I've included a strip of this gorgeous tulle that has the rhinestone and pearl embellishments. And the piece on here is about 16 to 18 inches long and about 2 inches wide. So there's a good strip of that. This was extremely expensive fabric, I guess you would call it, in the wedding department. So I have shared strips of it because I was lucky enough to get a little bit of a quantity of that. So that works wonderful for collaging. Like if I'm doing some collaging, I'll cut like a little snippet, maybe like that off, so you get a couple pearls, a couple rhinestones, and you can just kind of layer it on your project pretty. So I thought that was a fun thing to include in there too. So again, 2 yards of each of the trims and about 16 to 18 inches of the beautiful sequin and pearl netting. So that starts off our packs. And then we go to the ruffles. So again, we'll take a look at that whole pack here. Here it is. So you're going to get 10 pink ruffles, 3 lace ruffles, and a tulle ruffle. And so that totals 14 ruffles altogether. So let's take a look at them individually. So we'll start with the lace ones. This one is a double lace. I put 2 layers of the lace here, and I sewed it and sheared it so you get a beautiful poofy ruffle. I just think that is gorgeous. And each ruffle started out with 1.5 yards to 2 yards of fabric, and the length varies depending on the scrunchiness of how the fabric or the lace feeds through the presser foot on the sewing machine. All of the textiles gather differently. So depending on the scrunchiness, and yes, that is a technical sewing term, scrunchy, depending on the scrunchiness is going to depend on your length. So I'll give you an idea of each of these lengths as we go through. So this beautiful one here is going to be about 15 to 16 inches. So also I want to say, I made them in longer lengths because I don't like when you get a little 4 or 6 inch strip of something and you don't have enough to go across a page on a journal or edge something. So I gave you the longer lengths with the idea in mind that you can snip it where you want to. So say you have a journal cover or a page or a cover that you want about 8 or 9 inches. So you're going to snip it there, and then you're going to treat this like you would like a wedding dress applique with pearls, where you have to put a little dab of glue. So at your snip, before and after your snip, you're going to put a little dab of glue so the threads don't come out and it doesn't unravel. And then so you've got, say, this much on your page, then you have this much to play with. So you can do another page, you can cut a little piece off to do a tag topper or another edger of something. So you've got enough of each ruffle to play with. So again, there's that one. Let's see, where am I putting these once I'm finished showing you? Let me open a drawer here. So then next we have this one, and I love this one. It is so soft. This was a vintage curtain that I cut up, and I just think it's so shabby and pretty. I just love it. So this one measures about 19 inches. So there you've got quite a bit to play with. It's just lovely. I just love how soft and fluid it is. You can double it up and just make something super fluffy and pretty. So there's that one. And then here's this one, and this was a beautiful piece of lace fabric, and I love how this one pleated. It's so pretty. Another really shabby one. So this one ended up a little shorter. That one is about 15 inches at the edge, but there again you have plenty to play with. I just think it's so gorgeous. And then let's get into the pinks. I have got every shade of soft pink here that you can imagine. I just love them all. This one is a cutie. I love this one. This one is super soft satin fabric, and it is really dreamy to touch. I love this. It's so pretty. So that one ruffled up so nice. I think that's so cute. So that one is going to be about 16 inches again, almost 16. So there again, you know, the lengths are going to be approximate. Bear in mind, when I say 16, it might be 16, it might be 16 1/4, it might be 15 3/4, you know, so just roughly around there, but you get the idea. There's enough to play with. Look at how gorgeous that soft baby pink color is. I love that one. And then this one's a super shabby one. I love this one. I tried to make some that were poofy and real fluffy, and some that would flatten out better. So if you're doing like an edge of a page in a book, your pages won't be, you know, like so gator mouth by the time you're finished. But there again, this was 1.5 yards of fabric, and this was 1.5 yards of fabric. So see what I mean about the scrunchiness? It just depends on the fabric and how it feeds through as to what your length is going to be. So this one is a nice long one. This is like 25.5 inches, 25.5. So that is gorgeous. And then I have trimmed all the little fringy things off, but if you want to fringe it up, it will fringe up and fray and look super duper shabby if you love that look. So there's that one. And then we have this beautiful one. Oh my goodness. This is another really fluid, soft one. This is one of my favorites, and I love how this pleated. It's so, so gorgeous. That satin is so shimmery and soft. It's just beautiful. So this one will be about 14. So there is that one. Then here's another satin in a brighter pastel pink. I just love that. So see how you've got right here, just for purposes of comparing, you've got just different shades, all beautiful soft pink shades, but you've got enough variety there. So if you're using several in a book or a project, it doesn't look just so matchy-matchy. You've got enough color variation. And there again, that one was gorgeous. And I used pinking shears on this one. So for those of you that don't like the shaggy look, you know, you've got some that you can shag up. You've got some that won't do that. And if you want to do that with this and make it shaggy, then fringy, you just trim your edge off here where the pinking shears were. You don't lose much. You still have quite a bit there. And then you can, of course, fray the fabric. But that one then is going to be about 21 inches. So you're getting a lot of good length in these. So although there's 14 ruffled total, by the time you cut them up, you know, you've got 20-30 ruffles by the time you're finished. This was a pretty piece of chiffon, and I had this gotten this with another project in mind, and I couldn't do it because the fabric was not working. It was so hard to work with. But I found when you shear it up, it works better. So for the project I had originally started, it wasn't going to be sheared, it was going to be flat. And this fabric kept getting pushed down into my bobbin casing and jamming up my needle, and it was just frustrating. So I thought, nope, abort that mission, and we are going to make ruffles out of it. And look at how pretty, soft and delicate. And there again, these are this thin chiffon. It flattens down really nicely if you're using it in a book. So that one ended up really long. That one's going to be about 25 inches. So another beautiful length. And there again, you can fray it or you can not, whichever is your preference. I love the shabby frayed look. I think it's so pretty. And then this one is another one of my favorites. I got this fabric, where did I get this? I can't remember where I got it, but there was only a tiny bit. I wanted like yards of it because it was so pretty. I don't know if you can see in the video here, but it's very shimmery. It's very soft, beautiful, beautiful fabric. So I wanted to share that with you all and do some pretty ruffles. And this one is gorgeous. I don't know, maybe you can see on the shimmery satin backdrop against, you know, against that. Maybe you can pick up that shimmer, but it is super soft and super, super pretty. So that one again is about 20 inches. So you've got a good amount there. And then we've got another satin. And this satin here that I have on my desk is a backdrop. This is that version in pink. And it is very fluid, it is very shimmery, and so, so pretty. And I love the way that one pleated up as well. So you've got the matte backing. You could even, if you didn't want super shimmery on your page, you could even flip it over and use the matte backing. I mean, that's pretty versatile. But the shimmer is gorgeous. I love it. So that one's about 23-ish. So beautiful length there. Love, love, love that one. I tried to give you some sheared ones and some pleated ones so you have variety. And then this will be the last satin. And this is a shimmery one too, but not, it doesn't have the, let's see, how can I describe that? This one has like some dimension to it. In the shimmer, you get some kind of variations, if you can see the difference. And this one is very even. So the satin all looks the same. You don't get like, not really patterns, but, and not a marbled effect. I don't know how to describe that, but this one has a different shimmer to it than this one does. You'll see when you get your beautiful pack. And there again, I just kind of used my pinking shears. I did these kind of shabby and not just exactly precise, so you have some texture and dimension. If you don't like that, you can just trim it all even. But I wanted to give you some variety. And there, that one's about 18.5. So I'm calling these my Shabby Ruffle Packs because they're all different, they're all fun, different textures, different shapes as far as widths and edging, not shapes. And then here's a cotton one. This is kind of like a bubblegum pink. This is beautiful, soft pink as well. This one's going to be about 23 inches. Oh, I got a little tail I need to trim. So you've got the same on the front and the back. Just beautiful. And then the last pink fabric is going to be this beautiful, it's almost got like a seersucker look to it. It's got some texture in here in the fabric. It's so, so pretty. And this one frays up gorgeous. So I left that one frayed. I just thought that was so gorgeous. Beautiful, soft baby pink. You can tell by the backdrop here, it's just a shade or two darker than the ivory satin here. This one was another nice long one. This one's about 24 inches. So there is that one. And then lastly, we've got this gorgeous pink tulle. And I did a double layer. So this can be poofed out if you want to poof it out. Just kind of separate the layers on the side. Let me show you that here. In this one especially, you will need to put your glue or it will unravel. Put your glue where you snip it because tulle is very hard because it's got so much, what would you call that? Well, with the netting, it's not like a tight weave. That's what I'm trying to say. Not like a tight woven fabric. So there you can kind of poof it up a little bit. So this one started out as 3 yards. Oh, I've got a tail there. This one started out as 3 yards of tulle. So you've actually got 6 yards of tulle between the 2 layers here. And this one is going to end up at about 32 inches. We're down here at, oh, let me grab that, about 32 inches. So you've got lots of tulle to play with. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness, y'all. I had so much fun doing this. This is going to be the Shabby Pink pack. I'm going to do a Shabby neutral pack as well, but I am waiting for some neutral fabrics. I actually started with the neutrals, but I ran out of fabric pretty quick. And we all know the fabric situation right now. So that's another thing. I am working on setting up an account to start offering some fabrics by the yard. And I'm hoping this goes through. I don't want to talk too much until I get more information, but it would be in partnership with my daughter's store. So I've been researching some wholesale fabric houses, and I'm hoping that that comes to fruition, and hopefully we'll share more about that soon. So there you have it. Look at all of that. Now these are going to be packaged up super pretty. I've got some surprises for the packaging. I didn't want to show you that. There will be some extra embellishments on the packing that you can take apart and use in your project. So not only do you get all of this, you're going to get some extra goodies as well. So this is the Pink Shabby Ruffle Pack. This will be available again in the Ko-fi shop with free shipping, or by private message with me, and also free shipping. So if you're interested, give me a holler. There's limited packs. Like I said, I'll have 4 packs available. And 2 have been spoken for, so I had made 6 altogether. So I am so excited about this. This took me a couple weeks to get over 100 ruffles done. It's been ruffle mania around here. My husband's happy to see our dining room table again. So I'll give you a sneak peek at the neutrals. I've got this pretty, none of these have been snipped, so you're going to see crazy threads right now. But this tulle has a little bit of sparkle in it, so I'm hoping to get more of that. And then here is the fabric ruffles that are made out of this backdrop fabric here. And I've made them in several different lengths, and I would love to know what you think. Do you like the longer lengths? Would you rather have a shorter length that you don't have to snip and glue and do all the things to? I can certainly include that. There's a couple shorter ones here. So let me know your opinion. Which do you like better? Do you like the super long so you have plenty to play with, or do you like the shorter, or maybe a variety of both? So throw that in the comments. I would love to know your opinion, because I'm making these packs especially for you. So I want them to be what you all want. So that's my Shabby Ruffle Packs, and I'll share a little bit of some other things I've got going on that'll soon be in the shops. But as soon as I get my Etsy, my daughter's helping me with the Etsy. There's some kind of a glitch with the shipping, and it's charging crazy shipping prices. So I need to get that fixed before I put more things in there. But I'm working on some little fabric hearts. I've got to embellish these. This one needs to be finished and then collaged over. Here's one that's ready to be stuffed. A beautiful one I had worked on a while ago and didn't finish yet. So that needs to be stuffed, and I'll put a dangle here and a pretty hanger. So those will be upcoming. Oh, I got a little piece of lavender there. Those are upcoming. I'm working on shabby bunnies. Look at how sweet. Got to put the little tail on that one. And then I've got a blue one that's ready to decorate. And another blue one. This little guy needs to be ironed and then stuffed. So those will be upcoming as well. And then let's see, I've got, oh, these I am loving. I made some boho bags, canvas boho bags, and this one needs to be embellished, but I've got this handle here. Everything's been double stitched. I used a decorative stitch on the handle. It's very sturdy. I've got some collaging to do and embellishing, so it's still plain yet. Inside here is the handle, and it's got a pocket inside here. I don't know if you can see that too well, but it's got a pocket, and the stitching across the top of the pocket matches the stitching on the handle. So that one needs to be embellished. This one is ready to go. This was a special order, but I've not heard back from the lady in quite some time. So I think that's going to probably go in the shop as well, or by private message. So, oh my goodness, these are so fun. You've got all the lace collaging, you've got little buttons and brooches, and this one, and this one are removable. This is a sweet little button here, as well as that, and this one, little shell button there, and down here. It's so pretty. Then you open it up, and you've got pretty collaging in here. I pleated a ruffle out of some muslin. The inside here, oh, I gotta trim my little, see how that frays? I love the muslin. Get that off of there. The inside is lined with muslin, the outside is canvas. Again, the stitching on the handle and a pocket inside. You've got the fringy trim that's been tea dyed. Beautiful, beautiful netting from a wedding dress here, and appliques everywhere. And then I left the back plain so you can see the beautiful lacy fabric, and then the dangle fringe. So that is fun. And then I've been working on these little snippets, and these will be listed pretty quick. These are ready to go, and they will be in sets of 3, and these are great for embellishments on your journals or a sewing project. Look how cute. Maybe one of those when you do the collaging on the bag, maybe something like that would be pretty. So lots of uses for those. Again, sets of 3. So there's one set. This set I printed on muslin. There's a beautiful angel. There is, oh, that's a little piece of snippet on the back. A little coach wagon there. This one says ooh la la with the beautiful Eiffel Tower. So there's another set. This one I left just the laces. And then you can add your own things. You could add a brooch pin, buttons on there. You can do whatever your heart desires on that one. And this one was another neutral pack here. Beautiful. And then this one was a little sewing theme. It's got a little pink muslin, little thread spool there. We've got a little sewing machine here. Let's see, where's my third one? Oh, here it is. And little scissors here. So cute for a little sewing journal. So that is all upcoming, and I hope you enjoyed the ruffle pack. It's all about the ruffles today, and I will be having the listing will be up in the Ko-fi as you see this. Again, Ko-fi, private message, it doesn't matter to me. I do PayPal and Venmo, so either one of those payment options if you private message. And of course the shipping is free on both of those items or options. So thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a minute since I've been back with you, but I've been busy at the sewing machine. So I look forward to bringing you another video. I'm working on a design team project with some journal papers, so that will be upcoming soon. Stay tuned for my next sewing projects and all the fun things happening on the channel. And I am working on a de-stash sale, and a sweet friend, crafty friend of mine, Deb Ham, she's going to teach me how to do StreamYard and live sales on YouTube, and then we're going to do some craft and chats together. So stay tuned for that. I am so excited about that. I just love watching you all's craft and chats when you get together and have a couple of you do them. I think that's so fun. So it's not always about selling, it's about creating as well. So stay tuned for all the exciting things. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you hit the subscribe button and kind of follow along and see what's upcoming. If you hit the like button and leave me a comment, that helps my channel to grow, and I'm so appreciative. I'm so close to hitting 1,000, you all, and then I can really go live on my own channel and do some fun things. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you like the channel, share with your friends so they can subscribe. And I'm going to be doing a nice giveaway at 1,000. So I hope that you'll kind of follow along and get in on that giveaway. So again, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. I appreciate you all so much, and I look forward to reading your comments. And let me know, do you like the long ruffles, the shorter ruffles, a variety? Just tell me what you love, and I'm going to be happy to create it for you. Bye, y'all.